Are you going to miss me if I go? You want to get to know me, right? It's because you are one of the few people here. If you leave, it won't feel right. Is that your real reason? Why did the music just die? To add effect. To suddenly have you leave, how do I put it? You aren't sure what your real reason is? What the fuck? I know your real reason. Hey, don't come so close. Oh, don't be so cold. Didn't we go through a lot together? But you suddenly... Don't be so cold. You know, I'm a bit worried about you. I'm a bit worried about you. I mean, this is a bit... Without consent comes to mind. Worried how? If you're always uptight, it'll be easier to revert back to your mindless state. You don't want that, do you, Ogu Pigu? No. You're all so uptight, you might as well relax. It'll help you in the long run. And now that you're doing much better, I do want to know more about you. We're both alone in a deserted palace. We can do whatever we want and no one would know. It's a waste not to use the private space. Don't you want to have some fun? We'll get to know each other better. Do we even have time for this? You do know our situation. You don't want to have any fun? That's not a priority. Yes, I'm going through these very quickly. You can't be uptight all through the recovery process. Wouldn't it make more sense to have some fun? Stop saying fun! What is wrong with you? You are always so serious. That's not healthy. No matter what your problems are, you must learn to relax. Unwinding can also serve as a form of therapy for you. I haven't heard you laugh in the time I've been with you. Let's have some fun. Jesus Christ! That's about as a pedo-y a speech as the child catcher from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Being pleasant should help with my recovery. I love how like the character's all sitting here going, oh, I'm being bowled over by your magnificence and your suaveness and your smoothness. Oh, just touch me all over. Ow, ow. No, it's weird. Yeah, it will. What kind of fun are you talking about? The kind of fun I'm talking about is... Ahem! What are you two doing? Well, I'm being raped! I don't want to be in this position at all! I'm assured that we've been doing this for, what, just over 2 weeks, but... God, we're like 50 minutes into the game! What are you two doing? Well, you see... I thought Callum was spending all his time researching it. I was. Have you exhausted all efforts to unlock the mysteries? No, I just wanted to take a break. We're talking about having some fun, so it'll help with my recovery. What kind of fun are you thinking about? What kind of fun are you thinking about? Oh, God, I would never invite these people to a house party, ever. So, do you want to play some games? What kind of game? Well, I was thinking we could start off with some charades and maybe some Jenga. That's not my kind of fun. Oh, it'd be weird. Callum didn't get a chance to tell me yet. Although I don't think slacking off is a good idea for any of us. I'm sure Callum has a reason to study the magic circle all this time. Huh? I can't take a break? I can't spend all my time doing one thing? When I observed you during my recovery, I noticed how obsessed you were with it. This is why I'm a little surprised at your behaviour today. No. It's because he's saying he's taking a break. He's literally devoid of human emotion. Especially with these gestures and how close you were to Ogu Pigu. Oh? What kind of fun were you planning? Well, just to mess around with Ogu Pigu, isn't it? Huh? So, you know... What is this? Come on. Then you know it's just something I had planned for Ogu Pigu and me. You're not invited. So you're really planning to have that kind of fun? What is that kind? It's the kind inappropriate to our situation. It has no place while we're on a quest to regain our memories. Just relax. If you're always serious, you won't help your situation. You're not helping our situation by goofing off. I'm not goofing off, I'm trying to unwind. Your type of fun isn't welcome in light of our situation. You're too serious. Relax, Ogu Pigu understands what I mean. Even Ogupigu knows that we can't just goof off. Ogupigu understands me. Ogupigu has a lot more important things to do. I haven't seen them bicker like this before. Now that I'm somehow dragged into the conversation, what should I say? We should see what Siren's doing. Yes, I like the neutral answer. We don't have time for this. We should see how Siren's doing. He's recovering by himself now. I'm worried he'll disappear again. He prefers to recover by himself. We should check up on him from time to time. We haven't been? What is wrong with you people? We've just left him there. We've... Leave an alcoholic in a room with a ton of beer, I don't know, 2 rooms across. Do you really think he's going to sit there and go, yep, well, this is fine. I will not be tempted by the ton of lager to the side. It's fine. Of course not. If he's still affected by yesterday's events, he may isolate himself more. I hope he doesn't feel guilty. I'll go see how he's doing. As I was ready to go, Kiona's expression changed. Siren is... Siren? I turn around and see him standing in the corner. Dramatic moment, again. No music. Siren, you're here. You're better now? Hang on. Yeah. Okay, that's a good answer. Hey, how long were you standing there? Why didn't you speak up? You all seem busy, so... We weren't busy, I'm just glad you're here. We spoke as a group briefly earlier. That was to make sure we wouldn't revert back to our mindless states. Other than that, we've hardly had a conversation together. So, Siren, how are you doing? Better. Good. Sorry about, yesterday. It's not okay. Don't worry, we were all like that before. Now that you're feeling better, we can finally settle a few things. There are a few matters we need to talk about. We need to discuss about our well-being, the mystery of the cleansing circle, where we are, and Callum's reason for being here. First, we all need to know that Ogupigu, Siren, and I were cleansed by the cleansing circle. We don't have many memories, and we revert to our mindless states when we're provoked. But we are left with certain memories and are still able to use our magical abilities. Building up our strength, our mental strength combats the urge to revert back to our mindless states. And as long as we're able to put logic ahead of everything else, we will be able to control ourselves. If part of the palace falls apart... You know what, bullshit, I'm going to read this in a normal voice. I cannot be asked. We would assume someone is attacking the palace. So, we can use the knowledge that no one else is here, and the fact that the palace was damaged long ago to stay in our control. I feel like it's easier to revert when I'm really tired. That seems to affect my mental strength. I see, fatigue is an issue then. We must keep our mental strength up at all times. If we don't, it'll be easy to let our inner demons take over and revert. No one's come around and just talked about that. We've had to wait a whole 24 hours to mention... Jesus, I would not want to work in an office with these people. Never speak to one another in a group. And as soon as they have an idea, they're like, it could help. I'll leave it. Siren was trying to calm his mind down today so he could speak to us. You are feeling fine enough, right? If you are unable to continue, then just stop us. Yes, don't worry about me. Alright, moving on. The cleanse... Fuck. It is the magic responsible for our condition. Callum, what do you know so far? You are the one who keeps researching it. Well, it is a magic circle. Oh, he's so knowledgeable! Magic circles are known to be one of the most powerful magic in the world. I see. Magic circles are high-level magic used long ago by the most powerful mages, and the most powerful mages work for kings and queens. 50 years ago, knowledge to use magic circles disappeared. I see what happened 50 years ago. 50 years ago, Razileth, the most powerful kingdom in the world, was defeated. It had one of the most powerful magic in its possession, and that was it. It was used to remove ill thoughts from prisoners, then the prisoners could have a second chance at life in Razileth. After a while, Razileth started to abuse its power. Its thirst for power brought darkness into the world. Right. The Razileth leaders ruled through fear and no one could match their power. When almost all hope was lost, heroes appeared. The heroes were famous for wielding the greatest magic in the world, and that was star magic. Right, hang on. Hang on. Just going to read that back quickly. When almost all hope was lost, heroes appeared. It does say that. Heroes, they appeared. What is this, Final Fantasy? An empire who was originally good is now using their magic for the bad, and several heroes appeared and stopped them. Using the power from the stars, they defeated Razileth and brought peace back to the land. The greatest magic was star magic? Most of the powerful magic were in Razileth's hand. So when Razileth lost, many types of magic were also lost. This includes magic circles. So we're in Razileth right now. No one could duplicate the use of magic circles. Many have tried, so when I found it here, I was excited. And this place is it? This is the Palace of Razileth. Then we're in the ruins of the most powerful kingdom. Yes, this is the kingdom that brought darkness upon the land. Were we imprisoned there by heroes? I presume so. So then we were from Razileth. My heart starts to beat faster. We're living in an abandoned kingdom that was once powerful. Were we on the side of darkness? Did we fight for peace? Did we have anything to do with Razileth's power? Why were we even imprisoned? If it was used to cleanse criminals, then it means we could have been from Razileth. We may have broken some laws, or we could be from other lands and went up against the kingdom during the darkness. It's probably not that. Or we could have been imprisoned during different time periods. I don't know. It is timeless, isn't it? Magic that lets people escape the effects of time. It's powerful magic. You can see why it'd be in hands of people in power. And regardless of your origins, I think you were all powerful enough to threaten the kingdom in some way. Razileth's it wasn't used on just any prisoner. It was known to cleanse powerful people before releasing them again as residents of Razileth. So prisoners didn't have much magical power, were just left in prison? Using magic takes time and energy. It's not very easy to use. Normal prisons cannot hold a powerful person that easily. That is where this magic circle comes in. I believe you all did not bring upon the darkness that threatened the peace long ago. We probably did. You're that confident in us. Razileth has held this power. You did not hold this power unless you did and wanted to brainwash yourselves. Brainwashing ourselves doesn't make sense. And come on, who would put us in there? Yeah, I doubt anyone would do that. So you're all sure this magic brainwashes people instead of cleanses them? Let me ask you a question. Does it seem like we're cleansed or brainwashed? I'm not sure. Could time have cleansed you more than was expected? Time could be a factor. Keown, Siren and I were brainwashed to perform certain activities instead, and that is to protect this palace. Oh yes, I need to mention that Siren only turns into his mindless state when his doll is attacked. That's his only difference from Oggy Piggo and me. Are you sure? So Siren's reason for reverting involves his doll? Well, I taught Keown today. Well, you see, what is it? I don't care what happens to the palace, but when my doll was attacked... He's affected when his doll's attacked. That is what he's protecting. I assume it does not brainwash everyone the same way. No, just a 66% the same way. Interesting, I'll keep that in mind. Okay, Callum, then let's move on to you. You said knowledge of this magic has been lost for 50 years, but you know how to activate it. Yeah, look at his face. What's your story? How do you know about this? Why are you here? Callum has knowledge of magic circles, so what is your story, Callum? Are you all sure you can handle it? Why can't we? Well, I'm a little bit wary it might make you revert. It's why I've been avoiding telling you all. How? How will it make us revert back to our mindless states? Siren's fine now. It's not going to punch his doll in the meanwhile, are you? There is a current darkness out there. Finally, this game's spicing up. We're no longer just recapping what we did 5 minutes ago. It's wonderful.